like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. 7-fit flex on the jacks on that.
I got my calendar right here. I did the date. I like that song. I really, 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 really like that beat. I had to move that calendar. See, one thing that I don't like, I like beauty. I don't know. I'm not, I guess I am. I'm not picky. I don't know what the hell I am. I may be a little bit picky. Then again, I may not be picky. I honestly don't know which one I am. All I know is I like things in a certain order for me to know how to work. But I could tell y'all what, enough about me. I know everybody probably saying, oh my goodness, what happened to the small channel talent search today? Well, nothing actually happened to the small channel talent search today. It's just I felt like it wasn't going to really be anybody because the day is the 4th of July. I intentionally did not put out any flyers or anything like that because I decided to go in a different direction. I say one thing about it, two things for sure. Whatever direction I go in, it's the right one for me. And that you better know it. It's going to always be the right one because all you have to do is be sure about what you want. And to be honest with you, to me, it really don't matter who show up. I mean, it matter who shows up in one breath and then another breath they don't, because that just gives me more thought for what I'm doing. It gives me more leverage to make sure that I get it right. It gives me more opportunity to make sure that when a channel does come in, whether I bring that channel in or that channel comes to me, it also lets me know that I can give that channel the support that they need, even in these moments. So whether I have anybody being the judge right now, I guess until I get what I need done and get it right, I'm going to judge this thing. And you better know it. So I'm going to change my ticker because I'm going to hide this. And I'm going to tick it at the bottom. Add banner. And then add it to the stage. Where you going now? So why are we not ticking? Oh, so I need to go here. Oh, I know what I did. I'm telling y'all, I'm learning too. So what I'm showing right here, because I'm not doing the small channel talent search, if there's anybody out there and you're interested in what I'm doing in the talent search that I'm looking for, it's a small channel talent search. And what I'm actually promoting is small channels. If you're a small channel out there and you need help growing, you're a small channel out there, you need any kind of assistance, there's something that you may or may not understand about YouTube, I'm here to help you if you need help. I'm here to help you. I don't do the work for you, but I help. I can only show you what I did to grow to where I'm at right now. I find a genuine interest in not just helping small channels. I honestly have always had a genuine interest in helping people in business, because I know how it feels to be in business and you can't get help. You really don't know you don't know who to go to, you don't know who to turn to ask for help. You just don't have any of that. And I just want you to know that if there is a small channel out there, I don't care if it's just one of you, just remember this: if you fly in here tonight, there's no money on the line, but me as support is still here for you. If there's any questions that you have, don't let your pride not get you to drop in tonight. This is the time, if you want to ask me any questions that I can personally help you with, answer any questions that you may not be seeing the light to some things. I'm here. This is what I'm here for. This is the reason why I take a genuine, I'm pulling up my other camera. I take a genuine interest. I truly take a genuine interest in helping small channels. I go out a couple of nights a week. I kind of backed away because, sometimes when you help people too much, what they forget is they seem to think that they're bigger than you. And I'm like, no, you're not bigger than me just because I'm giving you my free help. Don't mistake free help for being bigger or better than someone, or thinking that you got this, or you tell somebody what to do, or your business on top notch. No, that's not what it's about for me. What it's about for me more so is seeing somebody grow, seeing somebody take their talent and their creativity and just help them the smallest way I can to expand. And any way that I can help you expand, this is what I'm here for. And because what I did notice, y'all listen to me, Kool-Aid. There are a lot of channels on YouTube right now, and I can assure you they're not making the money you think they're making. There's a lot of channels on YouTube right now. I don't care if you see them with 200,000 subscribers. I really don't care if you see them with 20,000 subscribers. I don't care if you see them with 60,000 subscribers. I have grown to know a lot of them that aren't making money, because the gist of why they're here is why they're here. A lot of these channels are here for the drama. A lot of the channels buy subscribers. A lot of the channels fake views. A lot of the channels fake comments. A lot of the channels fake subscribers. I'm sure we're all aware of that. What I'm trying to get you to understand is, if you come in right now, this is the time where you should come in. Matter of fact, before I show you this video, I want to show you something from the CEO of YouTube. And I want you to hear how this CEO tell you that they're going to tell you what you need. They're going to tell you, he's going to tell you what it takes to grow on YouTube. So I was going to show what I did on Wednesday. I found something else that I'm going to be bringing to you every Wednesday. I found somewhere to go where talent is in the eyes of the beholder. And honestly, I look at any channel, I just fall in love with people that's creative. I fall in love with people that are unique. I literally fall in love with people that can see that they're on a path, but for some reason, their path might be a little bit foggy. If your path is foggy and you feel like you can't do it, and you feel like you can't make it, I'm telling you, you can do it. Long as you're willing to put in the hard work on your own. What I'm not going to do these days is put in the hard work for no one. What I'm not going to do these days is beg anyone to bring their channel. What I'm not going to do these days, not beg you to bring your channel. I'm not going to beg you to work your channel. I can't make you understand how imperative it is right now for you to start growing your channel. What you're not understanding is right now it's free. The price of gold gonna change, because I know it's going to change for me. It's going to change for me in a lot of ways. It's going to change for me for those that didn't believe in me. It's going to change for me for those that thought that they could use me. It's going to change for me for those that are on my goddamn list. It's going to change for me for those that, whatever reason they want to question and feel you doing this and you doing it, they find any reason to pick on you. I'm going to show them that you'll be back. Just keep walking, because when I keep walking, I'm never looking back again. And right now, I'm never, ever looking back to anyone that felt like they could doubt me, felt like they could question me, felt like they don't believe in me, felt like I'm this and felt like I'm that. And if there's anybody out there that feel like that, y'all got to put your own big boy panties and boxes on and get it. If you listen to what this YouTube CEO, he's the CEO of YouTube. Let me, without further ado, I'm going to bring this video. I'm going to bring this video to you. If there's anybody out there, even if it's just one person, if you decide to fly into me and you decide to show off your channel, one thing that I will tell you, you have my undivided attention. There's no money on the line tonight, because this is question and answer. Even if I got to ask the questions and give you the answers, I'm going to tell y'all this, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere, even if I have one channel with me. I'm not going anywhere, because I know what I'm doing. I know, I'm telling you what I'm doing. So what I'm bringing right now, before I get into the talent that I discovered on Wednesday, which would definitely not stop me from discovering your channel, even if I got to go and hunt for you, which I'm starting in my own backyard. I'm starting with my own subscribers. I'm starting with people that's been there for me. I'm starting, if you are a small channel and you've never met me before, I'm starting with you as well. All you got to do is bring your channel to the panel, and I'm going to pitch your channel. Even if I'm the only one here, I'm going to make sure that your channel get discovered in any way means possible. Tonight is only a question and answer. Next Friday is the premiere for YouTube's first small channel talent search 2025. And the only Friday that I will not be here is the Friday that may possibly be a holiday like it is tonight. I just decided to change things up real quick and do a question and answer. And I think I'm glad that I did that. So this would be the night where if anybody have any questions, I think I'm going to change the title. I'm going to add to the title, YouTube's, it's called YouTube Small Channel Talent Search Q&A Session Only. Hashtag talent search, hashtag for you, hashtag Saiddit, hashtag the queen, hashtag @69. God damn it. Let's listen in to YouTube CEO reveal how to grow on YouTube. Let's listen to the CEO of YouTube tell us how to grow. And I want anybody that knows me, well, go and watch my videos and you'll see everything that this man have said is what I've been doing. I've had people tell me about thumbnails and this and that and the other. I don't give a damn. If a person want to watch you, they're going to watch you. If a person believe in you, they're going to believe in you. If a person want to turn on you and be a traitor, they're going to turn and be a traitor. If you got trolls and claw dogs in your chat and stuff like that, they're there. All you got to do is stay focused. All you got to do is continue to do what you're supposed to do.
What if I told you that everything that you think that you know about growing on YouTube is actually wrong? That while you're out here chasing algorithm hacks and viral trends, you have the CEO of YouTube who's been giving away the actual secrets in plain sight, and almost nobody's listening.
Welcome to YouTube.
Mohan was one of the pioneers.
That's a damn lie. He said almost no one is listening. But them ones with good ears, it was meant for this to fall in my lap this morning. And I decided to take a breather. And I want to remind anybody out there in my parking lot, I want to welcome you in on my parking lot pimps, parking lot pimp fest. Welcome to anyone that may or may not be in the chat. I'm not on that side of it right now. Just want to let you know this is a YouTube's small channel talent search Q&A, question and answers. If you have a small channel, drop it in the chat if you want me to show your channel. But just know this, if I show your channel, I'm not doing any judging right now, but I will tell you whether or not you should come back starting for next Friday, because that's when we are going to do our premiere. I got so many channels lined up. I have channels that's already won. I have channels that are still coming in, channels that still doesn't know about it. Let's get to this CEO. This video is 14 minutes and 42 seconds long, and I vow to watch it all.
Pioneers of internet advertising.
Really kind of from me at the zoo to what it's become today. Creators that take their eye off that ball, that's where the problem starts.
Listen, I've spent hours and hours digging through interviews with Neil Mohan. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He's the CEO of YouTube. And what I found will completely change how you think about growing on this platform. This isn't just like another 10 tips to go viral kind of video. This is straight from the man who literally controls the platform. And the crazy part of this is there are thousands and thousands of YouTube experts out there telling you how to grow. And I mean, I guess I'm technically one of them, but how many of them have actually talked to the person who runs YouTube? Now, I'm also in that boat because I haven't spoken with the YouTube CEO either, but I went through every major interview and even small interviews that Neil has done in the past year, and I found insights that completely contradict what a lot of these YouTube growth creators are doing and saying. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what the CEO of YouTube says actually works on YouTube, what doesn't, and why your current strategy might be sabotaging your growth.
The goal is the same, which is to make our creators successful on our platform.
So let's start with the biggest lie in the YouTube space, that you need to hack the algorithm. Listen, everybody's obsessing over this mysterious black box called the YouTube algorithm, trying to reverse engineer it. But here's what the CEO of YouTube actually says about it.
The simplest way to think about the recommendations that you see in your feed, whether it's the home feed or on the watch page, is it is really a reflection of your interests as a viewer. And so when it's changing in the sense of reflecting back your interests or your personalized history of what you are watching on our platform.
And right there. So I want to say this. If you go on your home page, what I noticed on the home page is I didn't ask for none of that garbage on my home page. So one day I said to myself, I said, I wonder what happens if I clear out what's on my home page, because if you keep scrolling, you'll notice you can get to the end of your home page. People may not have paid attention to it, but if you go to your YouTube and you go to your home page, you can definitely get to the end of that page. So I was like, wait a minute, if I can get to the end of my home page, that's where you go to your channel, that's where you go, and then you hit your icon, and then you go over to home. When you get over to home, everything that you see there, that's all your home page. But you honestly, you can get to the end of this page. If you notice, I'm still gone, but you can get to the end. So I'm to the end of the page. Once you get to the end of the page, for me, it was like, wait a minute, I'm to the end of my page. I'm to the end of my home page, but I didn't ask for any of this. So what I said I'm going to do one day, I'm going to keep going down to the end of my homepage. I thought I was at the end, but I clicked on something. But I'm going to go down to the end of my homepage. You know why? Because I want to clear the path. I want to clear the path of what's on my homepage and why. If I could clear the path, that's when you were when you start getting too dedicated in what you're doing. To me, it's no such thing as two. Not when you're trying to build, not when you're looking at this as a business, not when you're saying to yourself, no, I got a lot that I need to do, man. I got to find a way to maximize in every way I can. That's when you start getting like a person like me. You start nitpicking. So I started nitpicking. In my nitpicking, I stumbled upon something. Once you decide to come into the community, once you decide that you need support, or if you know you need support and you know you need help, I'm going to show you something else that I started figuring out that will also help you. But it's going to go back to your homepage. So as I'm telling you this, I'm going to also write down, because that homepage is imperative. So anybody out there with me now, if you're following me and you have a small channel or you're interested in a small channel, I'm telling you, take heed to not just what's going on YouTube. I want you to take heed into what's going on in the economy, what's going on with mortgage, rent, housing, food, gas, domestic, what's going on. If you notice that you're starting to see the same old trend, to me, that means you need to start falling back and regrouping and following. Either you need to do one or two things. You either need to follow the money, or you need to get ahead and watch the money come to you. See, for me, I'd rather get ahead and then watch the money come to me. Why? Because if I start following the money, how many avenues and paths am I going to have to follow? See, I don't want to have to follow the money. I would like to get in front of the money. And he's telling you about an algorithm, but he also just said the algorithm is what you make it.
You catch that? The algorithm is not some mystical force that you need to outsmart. When people say the algorithm's changed, Neil says,
Well, because
You
our
change.
interest as viewers continues to change.
this changes everything. You're not fighting the algorithm. You're working with it by creating content that genuinely serves your audience's interests. We should be replacing the word algorithm.
It genuinely serves you. If your algorithm is not serving you, what happens then? Think about the algorithm. That algorithm isn't going to change unless you change it. You got to change it by putting stuff in a different perspective and switching up your algorithm. Because if I don't like this movie theater, I should be able to go to another one. If I don't like this grocery store, I should be able to go through another one. And I think where people missing it at is you got to create your own path. And while creating your own path, that's when you start picking up friends, subscribers. That's when you start picking up views, subscribers. That's when you start picking up in areas that you're interested in and your subscribers are already interested in. So everybody keep talking about this algorithm. And I'm saying to myself, because I was even talking about the algorithm. So you go to talk about algorithms, you know why? Typically, I'm a person that figures it out on my own. And I figured it out up until a point to where you start hearing so much of the same thing and seeing the same thing until you start believing just that same thing. And that's where you got to switch it up and say, no, 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 no. That's when you got to take control and you got to decide to go where you trying to go at. I can't go over there because over there don't fit me. It's the same thing with an algorithm. And everybody's so concerned about the algorithm, but that ain't my algorithm over there. I might go over there to pass time, but why should I stay over there? No, you create it.
for audience, which brings us to the real secret here. See, when the YouTube CEO, Neil, was directly asked, what is the secret to being a successful creator on YouTube? His answer wasn't about thumbnails or titles or posting schedules, which kind of shocked me.
The first and probably the most salient thing, and this is actually advice I give to people who ask me, like, what is the secret sauce of being a successful creator on the platform, is it really is to be true to yourself. And that is, sounds sort of very cliche, but I wish somebody had given me that advice early in my career, because
Right there. Listen to what he said. I wish that someone would have given me the advice in my career. I'm willing to give you the advice. I'm willing to help you grow your channel the right way. See, the difference between me and anybody else, they'll say, oh, but you know, all she wants is people to this. I didn't ask people to do anything. What I said to people was, see, I don't got this. See, it has nothing to do with using. It has nothing to do with fraud. It has nothing to do with she telling people the wrong stuff. It has nothing to do with any of those things. The reason why it has nothing to do with any of those things is because I didn't ask you to give me nothing. I didn't ask you to give me anything. I'm trying to give it to you. I'm trying to give you something that a lot of people, not a lot of people, everybody missed me. Even the people that know good and well I sit on their stage and bring money, sit on their stage and help them. They still missed me because they know what I could do for them, but no one ever looked back and say, hey, let me do something for her. Let me do something for this person, because I see she is, and there's no way like me, you come on my channel and you sit on my stage, or you come over to my house, you get on my stage, something about you, regardless to what, I'm gonna go and check you out. Even if I like a video, even if I subscribe to the video, whatever I decided to do with your video, I'll still do the same thing. So the thing of it is, you got to know someone that's willing to help you along the way. I don't care if they help you along the way just a little bit. I don't care if they help you along the way for a second. If they helped you along the way, I could tell you this, it was more than what anybody helped me. And if they did help me, it was with a cost. It was a cost to make me feel like I owe them, make me feel like I need something from them, make me feel like they know more than me. They make you feel like you up under their wings and all kind of dumbass stuff like that. And I'm like, no. Why can't you just help me and leave it at that? Because somebody had to help you. But don't think just because you see channels sitting up there with numbers, that don't mean they're making money. And this is where, if you got a small channel, you need to get in. You need to get in and you need to listen to someone that's honestly trying to help you, because I'm going to be honest with you. Everybody that's on my list, I would never look back. But I forgive it. But I know once I get to where I need to go at, then they're going to see when they should have listened back then, or when they shouldn't have been so quick to throw you away, or when they shouldn't have been so quick to judge you, or when they shouldn't have been so quick to start putting you in the damn boat that people they know in their past and all of that. They don't want to just leave you be. So I'm telling you, if you got a small channel, come bring your channel. If you're already out there and you don't have the support, bring your channel. Even if it's not for the money, if it's just to get a little bit of knowledge, bring your channel. I don't have you flipping through a bunch of videos. I have you talking to me. This CEO is trying to tell it. Let's continue to listen to him tell you how you could rise on YouTube. I didn't even listen to the whole thing. Up to this part, I don't even know what he's about to say from here. But I could tell you this, the way I had to do things, I do it for me. I do it because I am who I am. I do it because I'm genuine about whatever I do and say. I do it because I had to figure it out. But I'm helping someone not have to work as hard as I did. And everything I've said in all my videos, I want you to listen to the CEO of YouTube tell you.
because nothing rings more true.
Okay, but wait, it gets even better. He explains why this actually works.
And I can tell you for a fact that it's not the algorithm, it's all the other people that are on the other side of that glass when they're watching your video, if you're a creator, that can tell instantaneously whether that is actually truly your authentic self or if you're trying to basically put yourself in another person's shoes.
Think about that. The CEO of YouTube just told you that authenticity beats the algorithm optimization every single time. And I think the reason is because, I mean, just think about your own viewing patterns. Think about content, like the psychology of content from a macro perspective. Like, I can guarantee you feel the same way. Your audience can sense when you're not being real, like when you're being fake. And they'll click away so fast, way faster than you can even say, hey, smash that subscribe button. Like they'll leave so quickly. But what's interesting is this kind of completely flips the script on a lot of things that you've been told or taught about when it comes to YouTube growth. And here's where it gets really interesting. Most creators think that YouTube controls their success, like some puppet master, that the platform decides who wins and who loses. But the CEO of YouTube, Neil, by the way, I'm just gonna start referring to him as Neil. At this point, you know that Neil is the CEO of YouTube. I don't need to say that every time. So as I was saying, Neil has a completely different view of YouTube's role.
The analogy that I use that I think sort of works best is most of the people at YouTube are software engineers or technologists, and our job is to build the stage. We are really someone who built the theater. Right. We don't. I don't tell you when to post or what you should say. You have exercised that creative control.
See, YouTube isn't the director of your show. They're the theater builder, right?
They're not the director of your show. They're the theater builder. So to put that in Lane's term, they're not the director of your show. They are the owner of the mall you go in. They're not the director of your show. They are the owner of the mall that you go in. So if they're the owner of the mall that you go in, that means they own the building. How nice would it be to go to a mall? All you had to do was bring your own product. All you had to do was mind the rules. But you got in there and you're not paying, not the landlord. I know one thing. I cannot go to the mall or any brick and mortar right now and pay nobody's rent because I can't afford it. But what I can tell you that I would do, I would be on YouTube right now recommending any small channel to come if you're trying to grow.
Create the stage.
Create the stage. Again, this video is from the YouTube CEO. He's speaking right now.
But you're the performer. This means that you have way more control than you think you do. YouTube isn't working against you. They're literally building the infrastructure for you to succeed. And take this next part with a...
They're building the infrastructure for you to succeed. So let's talk about what that means. They're building the infrastructure for you to succeed in so many small terms. They gave you the building to work in at the mall. Peoples. They built everything you need in there to be successful, people. To me, what that means is I didn't have to worry about paying for licensing not to move in there. I did not have to pay for the permit. I did not have to pay for the contractors. I did not have to pay for anything. All I had to do was move in the building of the mall and set up. And we got an air bed. We got an air contract. What you read, you abide by. And I'm helping you by paying you ads. Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to come for YouTube on the other side. Wait till I get over there. What I'm saying to you is, if you're a small channel, come in small channels. The reason why I'm telling you to come in small channel is because you're living rent free. And think about this. For anyone, let's say you've never been out of the country before. This young lady right here that just flew in. Hey, Luho Vlogs, thank you so much and welcome, welcome, welcome. Luho Vlogs. Listen, Lou is over in Korea. I'm telling you, the Lord is so good until I didn't even know she was in, but I was getting ready to start this conversation. Luho Vlogs lives in Korea. She's Korean. Her and I met, and it's like I know her. That means I'm talking to her, and she's in a whole nother country. So you mean to tell me I don't even have to pay for long distance calls? If you got a channel out there, I'm telling you to bring your channel to the panel. Bring your channel to the panel. And if you believe in it like that, then you might not be able to tell your own story. If you bring your channel to the panel, tell me that you need me to speak up for your channel. If you need me to pitch your channel, if I got the right men, which I'm going to get them in line too, because I'm not going to change it. My men of the panel are the judges. And I'm going to get that straight. So if I don't see my men, but 2 nights out the week, it will be on my men only man cave, and it will be at our small channel talent search. Because I also promised them, I said, when we get to where we're going, men, all of them, I would not go anywhere without them. And I'm starting at my own house first. And I'm making them a part. And if you want to meet them, my next Men Only Live will either be Saturday or Sunday. Preferably, it might be tomorrow, because this is only question and answer. When I get back to Lou is from a whole nother country. You see, she flew in. She's here. She's hours and hours and hours, damn near a day on different time than us. So I'm just telling you, if you get on here, the opportunity is far more than you think. You get to know people that you wouldn't know by putting your boots on the ground. If you got a small channel, bring it to the panel. Just be you. I don't give a damn if you want to see dogs licking ass from dogs. If that's what your channel is about, that's your channel. Whatever you want, whatever you got going on. I listen, because what you think is weird, it's unique for me, and I love it. So I just wanted to let you know, thank you so much, Luho Vlog. I definitely appreciate you flying in. Lou came in. Lou let us know that, hey, sis, because she always makes sure she don't do anything else. She going to make sure she send me a hi. And she'll tell you just like I do her. So at the end of the day, and you better know it, at the end of the day, I'm telling you, if you have a small channel, I'm asking you to bring it to the panel. Next Friday is our premiere. That's what I'm really, really going to want to showcase. I want to welcome everybody in. Thank you so much. If you're out there, if you do have a small channel and you want me to take a peek at it, I'll give you 1 or 2 minutes of my time. You'll see me say, oh, Jesus. And that might be a channel. I say, bring them. So if you got a channel, you can also leave it in the chat. If you can't leave it in the chat, you can message me. If you don't know how to message me, email me. If you don't know how to leave a comment, figure it out. So I just want to tell you, thank you so much. And welcome, welcome, welcome. All small channels, I need you to bring it to the panel. Bring me your channel. You can get up here and you can pitch your channel on your own. Or if you don't want to pitch it on your own, you know I'm a fight. Because I find interest in so many different things. I'm going to showcase some of my channels where I'm going to show you interest. Matter of fact, being that we have her in the building, we gonna come back to you. And that's what we could do. We could take whatever kind of brief intermissions that we want to take, because I want to show you, I definitely have to welcome her in. You know why? Because when I come to her, I'm well welcome and appreciated. So let's watch a little bit more of this, and then I'm gonna give that brief intermission so that we can start showcasing some of these channels and listening to what the CEO is trying to tell you of how to run things on YouTube. Brief intermission, but let's listen.
Big grain of salt, but that's why, generally speaking, chasing viral YouTube strategies kind of misses the point. The platform wants you to succeed because your success quite literally is their success. And if you're anything like me, then here's something that will probably blow your mind a little bit. When Neil talks about successful creators, he doesn't just call them creators.
The other thing that I think people don't recognize as much is that not only are they amazing creative people, they are true entrepreneurs. Like, they build amazing businesses.
Entrepreneurs, not influencers, not content creators.
Did this man just call y'all entrepreneurs? And that's the same thing I've been trying to say for the damn longest, damn it. I tried to say for the longest. You're an entrepreneur. It's entertainment for those that are entertained. And you're still an entrepreneur. Understand me this. I don't call myself an entertainer. I honestly just call myself me. But so many people honestly get so entertained by me till I'm like, what the hell? And I don't understand what I'm doing until I take a looky backy at you. And when I took a looky backy at you, I say, okay, D-Way-D. Is this it, D-Way-D? People evil? I said, it's just outright ridiculous. But I call myself honestly just being me. People's good and bad, indifferent, ugly. I'm being honest. I don't see me as a show. I just see me as being me. And this is just what he said. And because I'm just being me, I'm like, wait a minute, man. I'm being who I am too. Like, for real. If I'm talking about your business and it's serious business to me, then after the word serious came business. I'm not being funny, because I done showed you that I'm not playing with you. But even though I'm not playing with you, it's still business. And that's what people are missing on YouTube right now. I promise you. Let me tell you what the snowball effect gonna be. The snowball effect gonna be when I start showing them how you make money on YouTube. Y'all don't look at subscribers right now. Subscribers don't mean nothing to me. At the level I'm looking at it, it's nothing. And if you're strong like me and you see someone with X amount of subscribers and so forth and so on, you need to push past it. Push past it and then start comparing what you see and compare your area, compare this. This is why you need, if you have a small channel, you need to get on here now. It's not a joke. Some people think that people be playing when they say it. If I can't relate to some people about some things, when they tell you to get your ass on here. And the good part about me, I'm so glad y'all been seeing my struggle. I'm so glad y'all been seeing my journey. I can't wait till I finally get my production company and they get to really put my journey together. And you're going to be like, damn. You're going to be like, no way, man. Not the way they talk about Black women on top of that. Y'all don't know where I've been at the last 3 years. So if anybody that's going to help you and show you the daintiest things that you need to know, get on YouTube. Get on YouTube. Come to the small channel talent search. Send an email to me. If you think you want to do it, but you're not sure, let me know. Just come and talk about it. Because whatever you're doing, if it's even on your mind, if you're even thinking about it, you're basically saying, man, I don't know what I'm going to do. All I know is time's hard. I'm going to show you how we can lighten the load, especially if we can work. And you got to be ready to work.
Entrepreneurs, this is a fundamental shift in how you should think about your channel. You're not just making videos, you're building an actual business. And here's YouTube's actual mission for you.
And our creators are looking to do two things. they're looking to build an audience. You know, I often describe YouTube as the world's most efficient, connector of a creative person with their audience, no matter where they are in the world. And so that's the first.
So stop right there. When we talk about this, basically, he's basically telling you, listen to this. Listen.
You know, I often describe YouTube as the world's most efficient, connector of a
the most efficient connector. What he's saying to you, you may see people that can go, you could easily get friends and stuff on Facebook. Honestly, you could easily get them on TikTok. You can easily get them on Instagram. It's a reason why a lot of them aren't on YouTube. But everything about YouTube is different. Everything about YouTube speaks elegant compared to everybody else. Not putting anybody else down. But a lot of the times when they come over from other platforms like that, I've noticed it's not the same unless you got that real loyal following that's just coming with you regardless. I've even seen the numbers in it. So he's basically saying, once you come over to YouTube, it's giving you a different connector. Why is it giving you a different connector? It's giving you a different connector because honestly, it gives you a different connector in the financial side of it. And I see it. It's a different connector. Things are different. That's not to say to get rid of your other platforms. That's not to say that this platform isn't this, that, or the other. That's to say a lot of y'all asses probably ain't never been in the Bentley. I don't know. All I'm saying is the connector of it is good. Plus, you're not paying for anything except the things that you create, which means you can even adjust your budget. Listen, you're listening to the CEO of YouTube. This isn't a channel just talking. This is a channel also backing up the CEO of YouTube.
Creative person with their audience, no matter where they are in the world. And so that's the first thing that we do as part of the creator economy. The second thing is economy. Ultimately, it's about finding a way for these creators to earn a sustainable living on our platform.
See, it's audience first, then it's monetization, not the other way around. Which brings me to something really, really crucial that I feel like we have to talk about here. If authenticity matters more than algorithm hacks, what should you actually be focusing on as your main thing?
It's exactly what you guys said. It's about producing that content that's going to be the most engaging and most relevant for your audience. And that's ultimately what matters.
Notice he didn't say content that performs well or content that gets views. He said content that's engaging and relevant to your audience. And what's super interesting is when asked what he'd focus on if he were actually running a creator's channel, he says
it really comes back to connecting with your audience, doing what you really find to be the most fulfilling way to do that. So I'm honestly repeating back some of what you said, which is like that depth of audience, like really building that, establishing that home base is the basis of where all the opportunities come from.
Depth over width. I love that sentence so much. See, connection over numbers. This is the opposite of what most YouTube advice tells you to do. But what's so interesting is that when you...
He's saying it. He's saying the same thing. He's saying the exact same thing that I've been saying. It's like this message just like dropped in my lap. And I'm glad because next week, my premiere might be lengthy because I'm going to show some of this again. At the end of the day, if you're a small channel, get on YouTube. If you're a small channel, if you're a small channel and you're already on YouTube, come. If you need help, come. If you don't understand, come. Let me connect you with the communities. Listen, if you think I'm joking, she back again. And I'm going to show you how, if you come, I'm going to connect you with houses, with channels that's going to help guide you and lead you where you need to go. I'll be able to connect you with the support that you need. I'll be able to connect you with me helping you one-on-one. But I'm not going to do the work for you. There's no way. You got to be ready to do your own job. It's another channel that I was working with. But this channel don't want to put in the work. And I'm like, it can't work like that. Why doesn't it work like that? It doesn't work like that right now, buddy, because the price of gold is free right now. That's why it don't work like that. That's number one. No. Okay. The next reason why I don't work like that is because how am I going to do your work when you are the talent? I'm only the supporter. I'm only the one that's trying to keep you from not failing or working so hard. I'm not going to do the work for you. Period.
Open your eyes and you look, as I said, at the macro psychology of content in itself, fundamentally speaking, and you listen to what other successful creators say, you hear something extremely similar.
Yeah, I think people undervalue depth quite a bit, right? And they overvalue width. And so I think you're absolutely right. I think even 100,000, like 100,000 views on like a personality vlog, or even like I was telling Colin this morning that you have a video after your Cheeseball Man fight that's just titled "I Fought Him," and it has almost 600,000 views. Those are very powerful views because that title thumbnail is not algorithmic by any means. That is not for like a random passerby view, right? That is for a core community. And we always talked about like this one Emma Chamberlain video that's called "You Totally Caught Me Making Soup."
That's a great title. Yeah, that's banging. That's actually really funny.
Yeah, and it's like,
and stop right there. Everybody, oh, you got to title it right. Oh, you have to do this. Oh, you have to do that. How else can I title my video other than what I just titled it and said? Like, he's saying it. People say what they want to say. But when the right audience catch that video, it's going to hit and it's going to take fire. But you got to put in the work. You got to do what you need to do. You got to understand what support mean. And you got to believe in it. And you got to let the process go. But don't let what happened on social media. Thank God I wasn't around. That's why when I hear all these new gossipings and new battles and stuff like that, I'll be really into it. Sometimes I'll be into it, and sometimes I say, I don't want to hear that garbage. I said on the stage the other day, I said, God damn. It was just all out ridiculous. I said, my God, they had so much drama going on. I was about to drop off. I said, I'm going to give these people a couple more shots at it. They better be glad I got some Kool-Aid left. They showed out like heathens. And I was right there for it. And I was laughing and I was asking questions. And I was thinking to myself, did I get hello? I said hello. So what happened? And I'm saying to myself, so you mean to tell me y'all over there with all that dramatic drama over a 4-year-ago story? I've got to be kidding me. They need me to come through there like a wheel. Because it was just as lame. And I say, what the hell is, can anybody home? You got to come these days and bring people back to watching TV. You got to bring people back to, man, I want to go watch Sanford and Son, but the modern day. But truth be told, if they put it back on the right channels, people would be watching Sanford and Son right now today, not on the TV. They'll be watching it on social media if they ain't have to do all that. You got to pay for this and you got to pay for that. They don't know. They being so tight with money until it's the people. It's the people scared to come on here because they're scared of certain ramifications. They're scared they're not going to get what they're supposed to get. They're scared they're not going to grow because they see all the drama that go on. They see people still doing the same old damn thing. But imagine you coming in here with your creativity and you come in here with who you are. If you come in here with who you are, you will prevail. I don't give a damn what you put on your title. It doesn't matter. If you come in, you be you, you create your own lane. Like right now, I'm creating my own lane. This is my lane. It doesn't matter how many game show hosts come up in here. You can't be me. You could be whoever you want to be. Because when I find out who you are over there trying to be me, what I'm going to do is I will be so good at it. Peoples, your people will be still critiqued like my eyes because I still might see more talent. Because it's something that I love doing. So imagine if you love doing it. It doesn't matter how many they got over there. You don't know how many they paid for. Just bring your asses over here. The door is open. Listen, y'all stop looking at these big channels thinking these big channels that took over the market. They haven't. They swapping and swapping the same people watching and commenting. They swapping and swapping people. But imagine those people and then new people. Imagine the fresh people that kind of done gave up on social media. Imagine those fresh people start watching genuine channels again. I love to go to some of those houses. Like I would like, see, I'm going to tell y'all. I would like it to be, well, I'm friends with everybody. I mean, this house, I'm being very honest with y'all. And I'm listen, if I go over to this friend house right here, I'm going to hear them gossiping. But I stopped there, child. I'm about to go. Y'all was stupid. And then I might want to go over this house like here, G2K them. I go over to G2K them house and I party. But guess what? I bring y'all with me. See, that's how I operate. That's only because I love to do my men only lounge, man cave. And I love to do my small channel talent search. I love to do these things. So for me to do this around the clock like this is something I'm genuinely loving to do. That don't mean it's not hard, but I still love doing it. Even on the days I say, I say, I'm not doing this anymore. But then what I've learned to do is continue to do it because even when I say I'm not going to do it, I'm like, what? Let me get over here. Let me get my smart ass over here because it's not that I'm being nosy or anything, but I'm like this, hello, man. And then I step on in and then I pop. I drop the fireworks on their ass and then pop. They see me popping them fireworks on their ass and then they go to, okay, see them conditioning. I said, yes, we can breathe now. Because when I first flew in, boy, they had some masculine energy. I said, man, what is going on with these men? So that's why I love doing what I'm doing. Even if only one person watching me, goddamn it, I don't give a damn. I still like doing what I'm doing. You know why? Imagine what comes up, got to come back down. Or listen, imagine what was down, finally getting ready to go up. How about that? We just got to clean things out the way. You just got to bring your channel. Let's get some support. And let's listen to what the CEO say. This is the night. This is the debonair night. This was a debonair night for me to reintroduce to you next Friday's premiere of YouTube's first small channel talent search, baby. Let's listen.
that has like millions of views, and it's just emblematic of like how massive her community is.
But here's what's really crazy is while everyone's chasing the same tired, trying to go viral strategies, there's a massive opportunity hiding in plain sight. And Neil revealed this when he talked about the scale of YouTube.
There are 500 hours of content uploaded to our platform every single day. Every niche interest, every learning.
Imagine if you had to pay for that on your own. Do y'all understand what free business means? One of the things that I've noticed, and I'm 50, we damn sure need to get that 50s community. If I could get, that's what I need to start pushing. The 50s community. If I could get that 50s community to understand, because my generation, if you weren't in my generation, you wouldn't understand it. But I could tell you this, man, we worked hard, man. Honestly, we worked hard for real hard. You know why I say we worked hard? Because when we worked hard, when our parents and their parents worked hard, they really worked hard basically in the house raising children. My mom's generation, they still had a man helping them raise children. But the average woman that's my age have been through multiple men and probably have multiple children by different ones. And we didn't have that man in the house. And what people don't understand is my generation worked so hard to build God's honest truth. And let one of them come in the chat and tell you. My generation of women right now probably could tell you, damn, man, I tried everything. And for some reason, something kept pulling me back down. I guarantee you. That's the 50s. If you haven't, I'm 50 years old, and I guarantee you the average 50-year-old woman that worked as hard as we did. Why? We didn't just work at a job. We worked at a job. We worked at children. We worked at half of men. We worked at attitudes. We worked at most women don't get along with their moms. We worked at two-faced friends. We just worked. And then we fought. And the extra one up, we fought as women, but we fought. The other half was the black women. Y'all know how much fighting we did. The women that's in their 50s like me, we fought. And we fought for our siblings too. Y'all don't get it. So for you to be 50 years old and you bring your ass to YouTube, you will be surprised. All you got to do at this point is be you. Why? Because I don't care what they say. The 50-year-olds, the average one that I would know right now, you will be glad to listen to them. Because I'm not being funny. It's just, if you're 50, and if there's anybody out there in their 50s, I'm telling you, you definitely can have a conversation with me. But that's also the generation where we're a bit prideful. And we still in that mode, what goes on in my house. But they already know everything already out their goddamn house. Their 50-year-old asses know good and damn well. They business already out there in the streets. I mean, come on, 50. Bring y'all up 50-year-old old asses over here. Y'all know good and damn well. I know y'all say I be clicking because I do. I can't help it. Listen, I was already nice to them. Wait, like I'm not 50. I ain't 50 like them. I'm on YouTube. See that? See how my phone man, damn that. I don't give a damn what they say. They can say what the hell they want to say. At the end of the day, I'm being honest with you. Them 50-year-old women, they so goddamn, listen, it ain't that 50-year-old women are set in their ways because I'm 50. That's not it. What it is for 50-year-old women, we're tired. I'm being funny. Ask they old ass and watch what they say. Ask them, black or white. I promise you. Now listen, the only fight you're gonna get out of black and white, this the fight you're gonna get. You ain't tell me I ain't fight longer than you, Becky. Becky gonna say, no, Bon Quick, you ain't fight harder than me. And Bon Quick gonna say, girl, you don't know what I went through as a black woman. There, right there. Becky gonna say, you sure about that, Shanae? If you're 50, get on here. If you're 50, get on here. I'm telling you. One good thing about it, I'm 50, and I'm telling you to bring your ass. So that's what I should do. I should do a segment for Bring Your Ass to YouTube 50-year-olds. I'm one. That's what I need to do. Huh. Pull that off, baby.
Pursuit that you want to have, every musical genre. So in terms of being able to find, you know, the particular niche that you're interested in that moment that you're interested in, I'm never worried about it being, you know, homogenous across all of YouTube.
500 hours uploaded every minute. That means there's room for every single niche, every perspective, every.
Think about that. If you rattlesnake catch, there's a niche for you. Do you know how many fools want to watch your snake rattling ass catch them? Especially if you in Florida. If you're in Florida, you definitely worth a lot on here. If you uploading it to YouTube, and I wish I could find that channel. Why? It's the Everglades. You don't get the Everglades nowhere else. So if you're a channel out there, bring it. I'm not being, bring your channels. If people think I'm begging, I am. If you listen, when the market gets so high up until it has to come back down, you got to make the bubble burst. And we could do it. But you got to understand what you're doing. And the only thing you need to understand that you're doing is being you. The only thing that you need to understand is being you. Come to YouTube. If you're 50-year-old, bring your 50-year-old old ass. Hey, I'm 50. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to get happy like you, but I'm already happy because I know you ain't that happy yet. If you're 50 years old, come to YouTube. The man telling you this is a blueprint. Everything is laid out for you. If you somebody so weird as hell that you want to go catching rattlesnakes, would you please bring your rattlesnake catching ass here? Please. All we need you to do is put it on a short. I'm going to make sure I help you. It doesn't matter. Just bring your channel to the panel. The CEO is telling you.
The authentic voice, everything. The CEO isn't worried about oversaturation like so many people I talk to. He's actually encouraging more people, more diversity. And he revealed where creators are actually seeing explosive growth.
Our top creators have grown their watch time on living room screens by something on the order of 400% in the last year, a couple years or so. We just surpassed 1 billion hours of watch time on living room screens.
Dude, this is crazy. 400% growth on YouTube screen. While everyone's here optimizing for mobile, the smart creators are thinking bigger. Now, of course, you should be optimized for mobile. The point here is to be optimized for all screen types: TV, iPad, laptop, and mobile. But on the topic of optimization, there's no better way to maintain a career on YouTube better than making money with it. So I want to share with you 5 really non-obvious insights that Neil gave to entrepreneurs that most creators, I feel like, completely miss. First is that
places like YouTube, but other platforms also, have really eliminated
the need or the just the fact of a barrier between you and your audience or your customer, or however you think about it.
The second thing is that
feedback on a place like YouTube is instantaneously. You literally see it in the comments within minutes of you, minutes within you posting the video.
Thirdly is that
content tends to be global. Storylines do translate.
And the fourth insight is
in the US, the majority of content is actually consumed on television screens.
Fifth and finally,
be creative and flexible about the monetization models, but be very rock solid in terms of the content that's true to you.
See, these 5 insights
right there. As long as you be true to the content that's about you, you're going to gather the way you're supposed to gather. But what people don't understand is when you start gathering, you can't just gather because a person has 500 subscribers. You can't gather like that. That's not how you gather. That's not how you gather. What you got to understand is when you're gathering, you should gather from those that you know will gather back. Why would you go and gather because they got 500,000 subscribers when you know you ain't going to get them to grab back to you? So when I disagree, when they say, oh, go and grab all the to the top. No, I feel like, why would you grab so far to the bottom where they never going to reach back to see your sorry, lazy, dusty ass all the way to the back like that? You can't gather like that. You got to be careful how you gather. If you're a small channel, see, it's small things like this that you need to understand. Didn't you hear these little areas you go in? They say, man, I know about everybody here. You supposed to know just about everybody that you gathered around. How about that? How about that one? So he's telling you, you got to gather, but you need to gather what's around you. So you're supposed to, if you're a small channel, take advantage of where you're at. Stop trying to reach so high first. You reaching too high until by the time you get there and they see your ass back down there. They see your gathering ass back down there. You know why? They see you back down there because they don't know you. You're too small. Get back over there. So you need to find people in your whole own area because most of the time, and I'm getting up there, you better know it. Watch y'all see them stages I've been on. Y'all be like, what? I'm like, yeah, they were like, what? I thought I was up in the land. I'm saying to myself, man, I'm down here with the poor people. You get on that stage, they sitting at 200K. I say, is it? Yeah. I said, man, I'm sitting up here. They with the poor people too. I said, right there, I say, man, you better quit telling people how many subscribers you got. And I mean, stop it. Y'all need to stop. I promise y'all. Let me tell y'all. I promise you. If you stop focusing on the subscriber part and build your community, and then learn how to lock them inside the gate, that's when you can make it. But you have to start talking to someone like me that can help you, even if I only help you along whatever little way you need. If you're a small channel and you have a question, this is the time. Tune in. Tune in now and get in the chat. Send me an email. Come back next Friday is the premiere. at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can email your channel to me if you don't want to present it on your own. And my men that are in the chat, they vote on it. But I got one veto. I can veto one time. That means I got to take it back. Nope, I'm not going for that. Because this right here is a good channel. Or so you're a channel when we first get you in. And once you get in, you become one of our houses. You become a home that we get to go visit him now and again. I got next week, because listen, what I kept throwing away is I got my own community. I got my community. And I started posting, I started talking to my community. If you talk to your own community, because what happens is you can also live in a community and people forget about you. I mean, why the hell they got to remember you and you ain't even remembering them? So if you get in, let me show you the tedious basics that you need to know, even if it's just the tedious basics. And then you'll start getting the picture of what it takes to come into YouTube and actually grow. See, if anybody can come on and they can speak and they can say whatever they want to say to you. But I say the same thing all the time because you can really grow on here. But you have to learn how to grow. You can't just see, some people don't want to grow. Some people just want to reach. And when you reach too far and you don't have the means to stop stretching, your rubber band made ass go right back down like the rest of us. Stop trying to act like y'all know how I feel. If you're a small channel and you need support, bring your channel to the panel. Tonight is just a question and answer. For me, for right now, I'm just question and answering from this young man talking to the CEO of YouTube. I wish to meet him one day. No, this is not him, the CEO, of course. I definitely would reach out to him because I really feel like he did a very good video. He did a phenomenal job. So I have to know who he is because I need to add him in here. He did a very, 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 very good job. And I need him to know that's from the Queen. And I'm stepping that thing in a bow tie. And I need to figure out who he is so that I can add him on a sticky note and let him know, hey, you did a good job, man. Do you mind that I tell you you did a good job on your video? Please, do you mind? Because I'm gonna have to add you, and you're gonna have to leave me some kind of like or some kind of comment or something. But you did a good job, young man. You did a good job. You're giving me a good reason to answer questions, because if there are anybody out there, or if there is anybody out there, and you're looking to get on YouTube, I'm telling you, not only is this the time, this is the damn time. This young man, creator launch, this young man literally did a good job. He did a good job at letting the CEO express how much you can really, really grow on YouTube. And then this young man even trying to express how you could grow on YouTube. And now you see me expressing how you could grow on YouTube. Every Friday, I do a small channel talent search. I didn't do it tonight because of the holiday. We will be back next Friday, which will honestly, it literally will be the premiere. And my heart is like, what does premiere mean? Does premiere mean I need to come here with all feathers on and be white, have that thing coming out like this, like feathers coming from everywhere, have me an all white birthday on? Something like that. Is that what that means? I don't know what that means, because I might come here with all white on, child, and might have on me some white bulldogs. And you'd be like, okay, why? I'm like, yeah, I'm here tonight. I'm here tonight because it's the premiere of the Queens, YouTube's first small channel talent search. This is the premiere. See, I ain't gonna have this energy next week. I'll be bopping all the next week. I'll be like, child, this is the premiere. No, I'm bopping tonight because I think I need to get hype about it. I thought y'all probably say, what's the big deal? Well, the big deal, damn it. If there's anybody else out there and they asking me what's the big damn deal, they better leave it in the comment, because we ain't talking about what's the big deal. We talk about what's the big now. This is the CEO of YouTube trying to tell you how to get your black, white asses on YouTube. The doors are opening. It's even another platform. Damn, I have to remember this man's name. I'm gonna have to start announcing him. I'll sponsor him, child. He gonna have to recognize that I'm in the building, though. That's what I'll do. Damn. Thank y'all for watching and listening, because you know what? I'm always getting my foot somewhere. It's this other man on this other StreamYard platform that I'll be meeting, and I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna connect every dot that I have, and I promise y'all, I know someone I'm connecting dots with, someone in one state, another state. I'm connecting dots in states. So once I get these dots connected, if you're a part of the Saiddit community, you're going to make it.
Alone could completely transform your approach to YouTube. And here's something else that's kind of huge. While creators are stuck thinking that they need to choose between long form or short form content, well, listen to this.
Living up to that mission of being truly multi-format, you are creative people. You have a way of connecting with your audience. And what my job is to provide you with the tool set, the stage, if you will, to do that in whatever format works for you.
Multi-format, not long form or shorts, but both. The most successful creators aren't limiting themselves.
Exactly. And that's what it is. So some people say, oh, when you do too many shorts, then you attract the shorts this. And I'm like, why would that not make sense to me? Because if I got a community that like watching my hour-long shorts, why would that same person not want to watch something for me for a minute? It made no goddamn sense, and it still don't make sense. And I need to write that down. It makes no sense to me. But what that tells me, so when I see stuff like that, I'll be wanting to tell people it makes no sense. Why? Because I'm a more mental, methodical thinker. And it made no sense. If my own community would watch me for 45 minutes, an hour, and I got videos just that long. I mean, like most of them. Why? Because I stopped dropping long form videos. Did they not want to watch my shorts? Or if these the same community that'll watch my shorts, why would you see, instead of them, it didn't make any sense to me. And I said, okay, wait a minute. Something about this isn't adding up. Now, in a sense, I could see when you say shorts, but guess what? Are you sure? Are you sure? Long distance. And I needed that call too. But listen, are you sure? They would not. No, are you sure the shorts are not some of the fake shorts that people are telling you to do to get subscribers and stuff, because it sent you in the wrong algorithm from the jump, because you was trying to ramp up, but you couldn't keep up in that particular community. So you got to be able to keep up in that same community. But when you threw the community back from them, you the one had to now keep up. You had to keep up with all the people in the community over there that you flooded. But that's not the type of content that you wanted to do. So when y'all start looking at subscribers, you got to look at a lot of other stuff other than subscribers. You got to look at something deeper than that. So when I tell you that, if you want to get on YouTube, bring your small channel to the panel. Even if you don't win the money, get the support, get the support, get the support, get the support. Listen, I can even throw this one out there. You might be someone even from Korea and you don't speak my language, but don't worry about that, because I have someone even from that country that I'm very good sisters with. So if you have a small channel, bring your channel to the panel.
You're using every single tool in the toolbox to connect with their audience. And the results really speak for themselves. I mean, Neil revealed that YouTube has paid out.
I think in the last 3 years, we've paid out over $50 billion to this creator economy, generated through all of these various sort of business models that I talk about.
50 billion in 3 years. This isn't a side hustle anymore. This is a legitimate business opportunity. And here's the most personal piece of advice that Neil gives in this entire video beyond YouTube.
Truly be true to yourself. Like, really try to, again, it sounds cliched, but really think hard about setting your own course. Think about it in terms of longer term. Like, I'm not saying over plan, but just try to really answer the question about, like, on the margin, how is this going to be truly about what I want, as opposed to what other people's expectations are of me.
This isn't just about YouTube. This is about building a career and a life on your own terms. Stop chasing what you think will work and start creating what genuinely excites you and lights you up. Now, I keep going through all of the insights that I found for hours, but here's the thing. Knowing this information and actually implementing it are two completely different things. And that's why, to help you implement, I created a completely free AI assistant that's trained on all of this research, plus hundreds of other YouTube growth strategies. It's like having the CEO's advice available 24/7, plus practical steps to actually implement it. You can access that free custom GPT, again, completely for free. The link is in the description below. It's called Launchpad, and it will help you take everything we just covered and turn it into an actual growth plan for your channel. And if you want to go even deeper, I've got a community called the YouTube Launchpad on School, where we break down strategies just like this every single week. We analyze what's working right now and help each other implement these insights together. In fact, one of the students in there followed the recent thumbnail advice that I gave him on one of our Q&A calls on an underperforming video that he had. And in 3 days time after implementing what I taught him in there, the video, again, in only 3 days, has over 50,000 views now. So if you guys want to join that community, it would be...
Listen. If you're a small channel, bring your channel to the panel. I'm going to show Lou was this lady right here. I need to make sure. Thank you so much, Lou. I definitely appreciate you. And just to let you know again, yes, I do have a friend and she's from around the world. So listen, if you're a small channel, bring your channel to the panel. It doesn't matter what language you speak, we'll get someone to help you speak that language. If you're a small channel, bring your channel. This is my friend Lou, and Lou is very supportive. Lou does a DJ. I'll make sure I get Lou's link dropped in the chat. If you will, subscribe to her. She is over in Korea, and she did this video for me the first day I met her.
If I try to make believe, you believe my lies. Thank you for loving me, for being my eyes. I couldn't see for burning my lips, for loving me. Yeah, thank you for loving me. My eyes. Couldn't see for parting my lips when I couldn't breathe. Thank you.
Luho Vlogs. You better know it. I can't. Luho Vlogs. Thank you so much, Lou. I definitely appreciate you flying in. I appreciate you landing, girl. I got to make sure that I at you in this video as well. So on that note, if we don't have any questions, we don't have anything to say, I can shorten this damn day. Or do I want to keep going? I might shorten this. I don't know. But if you're a small channel, I'm telling you, bring it to the panel. Next Friday is the world-class premiere. I have channels that's already won, and I have channels that we've looked at, and then any new channels that comes in, we will be back on the hunt next Friday for the premiere of YouTube's first small channel talent search. You need to bring your channel to the panel. We just got through listening to the CEO of YouTube. And he's telling you, if you bring your channel and treat your channel like it's your home, treat it like it's your house, treat it like you're protecting it. And then you treat it like, how can I produce income on it? If you get on YouTube and that's what you're looking for, you can do it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It only matters that you get on YouTube. Because whether you believe it or not, it's an audience for you everywhere. You just have to do it the right way and find your own audience. If you don't find your audience, if you don't find what you're authentic at, if you don't find to just go ahead and do it, if you don't find that you won't put your pride down, if you don't find who you are, if you don't find that you got real reasons to be up here, and it's not just because it's personal and it's playing around, but it's also to make money. And if it's just a love of you, even treat it like that as well. That means you love it so much, You come up here every day and you don't want no income back from it, and you're going to give all yourself to it. That's a God-given fearing person, and I applaud you. But not today. Today, yeah, but it ain't going to always be today. Because what goes up has to come back down. Now, you might say, I might not charge any membership fees, and you get all me for free. That's only my subscribees. But on the other side, I'll take my check. The problem with it is a lot of people don't know how to get to the check. Stop looking at subscriber count. Stop looking at that. Treat everybody as an individual person when you get on here, and act like you are being you and you're doing what makes you happy, and they aren't going to change that. Get on here and do what you're supposed to do as genuinely, authentically, altruistically you. If you get on here and you do things the opposite way, you're going to fail. And you're not even going to fail. You're going to be let down. And then you might not be the type of person that know how to put it back in you, because you probably didn't, you put the wrong thing somewhere anyway. Because they tell you how to get on here and hustle. But what you hustling for? A subscriber number? It ain't the subscriber number. It's you getting on here, doing what you're supposed to do, treating this like your entertainment, treating it like it's your business, asking for help when you need it, feeling comfortable, and not just looking at a subscriber number. Because I'm going to get to a space where I'm gonna trump that, but I'll still message you back. I'm going to try my best to do that. That's something that, whether y'all believe it or not, that's something that if you look through any of my videos, if I haven't responded, and I'm sure it's a lot, because the last couple of days I haven't, but I'm getting to that. You better believe it. One thing that I didn't appreciate was sending somebody a message and they don't respond back. Like that right there, to me, it trumps, to me, because I think I'm bigger than me, it trumps insult to me. And I'm like, God damn, so what did you give me your number for? Like, it's a difference if a person is not messaging you back because they don't like you, because they know you personally. But I feel like on the business side, if you put your number out there for business and you're not mad at me, why wouldn't you respond back? Like, you connected like that. Like, I hate when people think that they done got so big they can't respond back. And I get it when you got to rummage through the BS and you get big like that. But to me, I feel like I would know when my cutoff time is to say, this is cut off. Like, I got X amount of people that I make sure I respond to. See, because I go back to that men only. That's what y'all better understand. So that means I have X amount of even subscribers, followers that I feel like I should at least send a, hey, so-and-so back. Not your life, but my life is built a little bit differently. And I feel like if you put your number out, in other words, I'm saying, like, I'm going to throw a stone out there. This is what I'm trying to say. Shaquille O'Neal have a phone line, a chat line. And on the chat line, it's Shaquille's voice. Yeah, I'm dropping names. because people think I'm just making this conversation up. Shaquille said on this cell phone number, because he's on Instagram as well, he said it in his own voice, I will respond back to you. And when I see that, boy, I was like, whoa. I said, I believe him too. That Bigfoot bear ain't called me back a soul. I said, I know Bigfoot didn't just he didn't respond to his text. I say, oh, okay. So right there is my point is this. He know he got a cutoff. But Shaq wasn't responding to nobody. It wasn't even a cutoff. Even if you say, nope, I'm going to even hire somebody to respond. I just feel for me, if I say I'm going to respond back to you, I'm going to respond back to you. Or I'm going to put an automated response out. They don't even do any of that. It's not something that I'm not even going to get into it. I just feel like when it's people that you meet and stuff like that, I feel like you should respond back to them. It's a common courtesy thing, especially like I'm looking for small channels, even if I have someone available to respond back to you. Because people start following you and they really are inspired. So that means as you start inspiring, you got to understand how you going to grow. You got to understand what the cutoff is as well. But I just say don't lead people down roads that you know you didn't want to be led down. Because Shaq should turn that damn phone number off. Yes, all this conversation stemming from Shaq. Shaquille, oh goddamn Neil. I sent this man a message over a year ago because he promised he was going to message back. He did. Hey, listen. Anybody that know me, if you've ever watched my video, y'all will know that I'm one of those technical, tedious ass people at times. But all is fun unless it gets serious. Now let's listen to the end of this video. You got 1 more minute left.
Super amazing to have you guys. If you just want to check it out and you're curious, the link to that will also be in the description below. But here's what I want you to do right now. Take one insight from this video, just one, and implement it in your next video. Don't try to change everything all at once. Pick the one that resonates the most with you. Maybe it's being more authentic. Maybe it's thinking like an entrepreneur instead of just a creator.
Right there. He said that with so much passion, man. Because well, listen. He honestly mean what he said. He really mean what he said, and it's not about subscribers for him. Of course you want that. You want that for a different reason though. But you don't want that once you understand the game and you understand that, wait a minute, man, I really got a chance here. And I had to put no money online. It just was days when I didn't feel like I was going to make it because I was tired. I was tired of not being in the algorithm. I was tired of not being heard. I was tired of feeling like I'm doing this and nobody's supporting back. I was just tired, man. And you're like, man, I'm so damn tired. I'm tired of people stabbing me in my back. I'm just tired. You like, I'm tired of being nice and it's like you can't win for losing. That's when you give up and you say, wait a minute. I'm just so tired of people. Man, you take that deep breath and you put it out there and you go for just who you are from that moment on. And I'm definitely going to dedicate this video to my women that are my age. Because if this don't make them get on here and communicate, they not coming. Until they see me step up the ladder, and then they'll start reaching out. But if it's just one of you, and you watch this, I'm telling you at 50. I know the DoorDash was saying 50, but guess what? She mean it. And I mate on that one. I will. Why? Because I'm 50 and I do a small channel talent search. And at this moment, right now, there's nobody watching me. Oh my God. It's 0 in the queue. This is your girl, Queen Didi, with Didi Said It. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you don't do anything else, I'll be here next Friday at the premiere. And that premiere is YouTube's first small channel talent search. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you don't do anything else, I say get to know him because he's trying to tell you the truth. You're sitting on a gold mine because when the price of gold go up, it's going to be like a domino effect. If you're out there, this your queen.